Right, let's see if this fucking works. Tell you what, of late I'm this close to like throwing this computer out the fucking window and just doing a phone thing like everyone else. When it works it's great because you can see like everything going on, but when it just fails, it fucking fails catastrophically. Just getting fucking sick and tired of technology. Comes the guy who fucking works in it. Anyway, I'm gonna do some shooting. I'm gonna message. Yep, is that working now, Wes? Is that not reloading and jerking and shit like that? And how you doing, Mudbug? Sorry, I saw you join. I'm having technical difficulties today. I restarted my modem, so hopefully that has fixed it. I think it was that anyone who was seeing that constant loading, it was on my side. I've restarted everything, modem, routers and things, and so far it seems okay. But what I'm doing, I've rebanded everything. So this is with Hawk's Rosé, and as I was saying, if anyone didn't catch it when I kept reloading and loading earlier, I've rebanded everything with this, but latex reacts differently in Calgary because we're I'm assuming a mile above sea level. It's very dry because we're considered desert and it's cold, but this is 280mm active length. So I've got 10mm to tie on, 10mm the pouch. That's my draw. That's maxed out. So for me to do a long draw, I need about a 500mm band set to be able to do a long draw. Hey, ow. Also what I've started doing is doing the twist. Like what we do on the pickle forks. I want to know if it is just the same, because it should do. Like, this is what I was saying Friday. Logic says it should, like, because all we're doing is not flicking the frame forwards. So I should have paper up, but I'm on my lunch break, and I figured I'd see that this is also, like, anyone who's got me on Facebook, I'm very open about this therapist thing. And she said, like, what are your work days like? And it's like, well, I get up, I sit at a computer, and then I don't move for like until 5 PM. And so I know it's obvious, but she said, get up and do something. So I said, right, I'm going to try and do a live every day to make me get up. And actually move around. That's how, yeah. So it only just clicked the other day, Mudbug. Like, it's why not just do all my frames this way and just make all my bands TTF. But anyone who saw on Friday, hey Kyle, how you doing, my man? Anyone who saw Friday, with this setup, I consistently shoot left. So if I go for that yellow can, the one on the left, I miss it. Should I put a bit of paper? Let's put a bit of paper up. Let's have a look at this. While I've got time, because I'm intrigued, I'm going to bin that one. Because I've got the peg down there. And I'm good for 45 minutes till I have to, like, be back at work, but back at work means go upstairs. Right, so now I've got my werewolf hanging up. I'm going to aim for the heart. You know what? I'm going to also do this so I've got a bit more light. And the other thing I should do, not that this is affecting it, but I should have my glasses as well. Right. I also think I found out why I get so much ammo on the floor. It was that red shelf. I need to, like, the reason I'd done it that I could take it off is so that I could fucking take it off. Because it went right back. So of course the ammo's hitting the backdrop, hitting that and bouncing out. It's why that mat right in front of it was always just smothered in fucking ammo. Because it's bouncing off of that. So that's 2. I'm going for the heart. So I'm going to see where I'm shooting, because as I said, Friday it was consistently left. And so Western, if you're listening, nothing wrong with the latex. I'm just not going to go into a review right now, because not that I'm reviewing it, but I'm trying to focus on this whole shooting thing. But so far I love it. It's like a nice, it's a smooth draw, which I like. Like that was, and I know like this is controversial because I know everyone loved Omega White, but I hated it because it just felt like nothing. It was a horrible feeling to me. So yeah, controversial, I know. Everyone loved that latex. I did not like it. I like to feel that bit of pressure. Right, so one more and then I'm going to go and grab that and we'll have a look. And if Josh goes live, let me know and I'll jump off, because I know he does his dailies. I did message him but he didn't respond, which is why I thought, fuck it, I'll quickly go live. But let's have a look at this. That's actually not too bad. My vertical is off, but it is pretty much hitting in the centre, just slightly off. So I'll put that down to me. But let's get that can back up, because everyone loves a can cut. We'll just do the one for now, can. So how's the whole, you didn't like Omega White? Thank you, Mudbug. Like, I seriously, like, for months and months, I thought I was the only one. Because everyone was like, Omega White, and I tried it. I fucking hated it. I hated it. Like, and I'm like, am I missing something? Because everyone loves this stuff, and I think it feels horrible. Like, to me, like, I'm just testing out Western's Rosé. Like, this is literally the first time I'm shooting it. And like before that, like, I'm a Sniper Sling Yellow. Let's try a different frame. Nothing really, but I'm just not feeling that frame today. Oh, I've got ammo in my pocket. And I do have it on my to-do list to get rid of all of, like, sort out my ammo. So that I shoot 9.5. I've got 9.5. I just, like, it's all over the place. Like, I've got mainly all this 9mm stuff. So this, because I'm not concentrating on bands today, so this is the Falcon Red. Yeah, see, I'm on that. Now this, so it's funny that the rosé I've got is 0.45. This is, I'll have to make 100% sure, this is Falcon Red 0.45. So this is a tighter draw for sure. Bands cut exactly the same length. It's definitely tighter with this. Which to me, I'm like, it doesn't feel as Falcon Red, I'm like, it's okay. I tell you what, look, did I have one with? Let me shoot this. Let me find a yellow. See if I've got a. All right, I tell you, I'll sort out bandage later. I'm just going to go with my headhunter that's got that. These bands on it. Al, you're not reminding me of my gizmos. I'm getting too talkative. You got to remind me. Shut up and shoot and gizmos. Hey, Turtle, how you doing? So yeah, let's just go with my headhunter because. And I was just about to say I know I can shoot that, but obviously I'm having one of them days. See, technology's fucking with me. We've got bloody can't shoot today. It's that full moon. There was a full moon last night, so there we go. It's not looking good for me for the speed shoot, is it? Yeah, I've got to get going on that. I've got to really like get a schedule going now because it's like beginning of February and I know it's end of May is ECST, but that's going to come around real quick. So I've got to start doing a schedule of like maybe practice speed shooting for 10 minutes every day, and I've got to do something to get that speed shooting in. Yeah, that stretch magic does stand up. Like, that's 0.5. It's odd. Maybe there is in that twist. I've got to set up like this band set is. Right, so this is for TTF. Just going off to the side. I will have to maybe change this around because I want to get used to just one set of bands. Ammo, so ammo I'm doing steel 8mm, but I'm going to move up to the 9.5. I do actually have some. I'm looking at some 9.5 right now. So let me. Let me open this. I say let me, like as if you're going to come over and stop me. I know it's dumb, but I do really like these little pots that you get from Sniper Sling. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about them. I just really like this 9.5mm. Well, I know you get it in the clay and all that, so I don't know how many is there. 20, 25 shots. Yeah, I want to get used to the 9.5. Because I used to think, and logic, I did have logic, it was, if I shoot and miss, I'm just going to smash through something with 9.5mm, which was true back then when I really sucked. But now that I'm better, the ammo's going to go slower because it's heavier. Yeah, see, this is one of those things I've been like saying, where people would do a can cut in like 3 or 4 hits. It's because they're using 9.5. Like, those people that do can cuts in like 3 hits, get 8mm and do it. Hey, Caitlin! I'm jealous of the nails. Like, that red is really good. I was tempted because I wanted to do black and red. Just because, like, for the additional thing that I'm learning, like the card tricks and magic and that, and playing cards, red or black. So I was going to do red and black nails. I have black, I just don't have red. But yeah, oh, that Ferrari red you've got is like, that is the colour I want. And I wanted it red because if anyone's into Penn and Teller, if you have a look, Penn, he always has, I don't know if this is left or right, but he always has his ring finger, the nail is painted red. And there's lots of rumours as to why. One of the ones I heard was that that was his mum's colour, like for her nails. And so like when she died, he started doing his nail that colour as like a kind of a remembrance thing. A 1/4 inch. So what would 1/4 inch be? So an inch is 25mm, so that'd be 12.5. So that would be what, 6 mil, something like that. When are you Americans actually going to start using proper measurements? That's the key thing. When are you going to start like doing like the rest of the world? Like with all your 8/16 and 15/43 and like, you know that shit doesn't make any sense. You do realise that in America, don't you? Like, you say it and everyone's just like, that's just absolutely, you're just talking garbage. Like, who would say, oh, because like when you say like, oh, it's 12/16, what that means is you've got one whole thing, you've cut it into 16 bits equal, and then you've taken 12 of those. So what's easier to measure with? Saying, like, if you had to imagine something and you go, oh, 12/16, or someone says 7mm, what's easier to picture in your head? Because if you like say, oh well, okay, well I've got to think of an inch, I've got to break it down into 16 equal parts, and then imagine what 12 of those would look like together. Like, America, they had to catch up with the fucking rest of the world. But I think I actually have, I should have a look what size they are. I've got like really small BBs upstairs. I'll have to have a look. They might be like 4mm. I get those because it's like when I make whips, you have to load the core of the whip, not all of it, but to a certain length. You have to load it with shot to sort of weigh it down a bit. So I should have a look what size those are and then see what those are like. But yeah, 6.3, yeah, that's probably about right. That sounds, probably sounds about, yeah. At least I can see my ammo just dropping in the catch box now. I've just got to try and remember, only put the shelf out when I need the shelf. Yeah, look at that thing. Like that's taken what, 4 shots and he's wrecked. Like on 8mm, you go to like about 15 shots before you've got it like that. So there we go. So new challenges: a can cut with the smallest ammo that you've got the guts to shoot, or smallest ammo you've got. So if you've got like 6.3mm, go with that. Let's do can cuts with the smallest ammo you've got. Stop all this bullshit of 3 hits and it's cut because you're using like 3-inch ammo. I mean, in fact, like, if I put that in there, 2 hits. Told us in hey Larry, they told us in 4th grade 1968 that we in the United States were going to the metric system, and you're still waiting, aren't you? Hey, hello Leon. Yeah, I had to restart my modem upstairs. It was definitely on my side, but I had to restart my modem and I just restarted everything and it all seems fine. I thought I had a thing where my modem would reboot itself every Sunday night. I'll have to check to make sure it's still doing that. Just because I know, like, sometimes with like oh, restart your modem and all stuff like that, and so I just set it on a schedule to restart, but I wonder if for some reason it's not doing it anymore because it's Monday. Like, it literally should have restarted last night. I felt I was twisting the pouch then a little bit, so we won't count that one. I do like this 9.5mm, not 84 645ths or whatever you lot call it. I'm fucking with ya. Huh. Just found 25 cents. See, I would joke and say, well, to you Americans, at 25 cents, that's probably like not even a penny. But these days, it's 25 cents. So I feel like I want to. It's the bigger ball. I don't feel comfortable holding it how I usually do. I feel like I want to do it the other way. The bigger ball is throwing me off. I mean, not terribly. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it the other way round. Fuck knows where that went. In the catch box, but yeah, no, that was not. I have to do thumb up. Yeah, thumb up. It just feels a bit weird. I think it's the bigger ammo is. Is anyone else out there thrown off by big balls? I mean, you have got to give them a feel, and if they are feeling bigger, got to do something about that. And Caitlin, if you're in here, or anyone, if Josh is going live, just let me know, because as I started off, this is all part of a therapy thing. Basically just trying to take my life back and not work as much and things like that. And so therapy said, right, walk away from the computer, have a lunch break. So this is my attempt at okay, well, I'm going to try and do a live then, just to give me that excuse to get up and walk away from the computer. So yeah, I wasn't trying to steal Josh's time. Like, if he's going to go live, I did message him, but he didn't respond. So it's his own fucking fault. Is there anything better than a can cut? Like when you're just at home shooting for fun like this, is there anything that, any kind of shooting that you'd think is like more satisfying than getting that can to cut? So I am getting finger slapped though for the first time. Well, not the first time. I've had it odd times, but like every shot coming out of this is finger slap. Yeah, I'm changing frames because it's starting to fucking hurt now. Oh, and I have ordered new hanging thingies. Every time I look down. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Didn't think of that. Do this one. This is some Sniper Sling Yellow. But these are those pre-made bands. I'll tell you what, these pre-made bands were good. This is still the same one that I put on this when I got it, this frame, so... If I remember rightly, the glitter one is 100mm. That, yes. So my job tonight, when I finish work, is to come down here and sort all of my ammo out. I've got to get one of those ammo sorting things. Or maybe not, like that's just money, isn't it? I won't shoot too many in the box, just so I can start getting rid of the smaller ammo and start shooting my 800 4,630 seconds. You see how dumb it sounds when you start getting to numbers like that? Tell you what, actually these are a pretty good target. Like if you've got, like you got them for free anyway, if like you got them in a simple shot thing. What could you do? You could fill it with sand. That would be for an outside thing. Fill it with sand or salt. You could do salt because like that will just dissolve in the rain. Fill it with that, pop it on, do a shot, see it explode. See, has anyone done that? The ideas. You come here for the ideas, don't you? It's not the comedy, it's the ideas. Because you're like, fuck that Brit, I'm going to steal his ideas and make them mine. There's the other tube. Because in fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill it with sand. And then maybe I will shoot it. Not indoors. Because yeah, there's salt everywhere. Flour, yes, Cody, yes, flour, that would be good. See, now I'm thinking, could you colour the flour? I'm thinking food colouring, but that would make it go a bit gunky. But different coloured flour would be tannerite. Tannerite. I'm gonna have to let like one of you Americans do that because tannerite, I'm pretty sure in Canada is illegal because like everything's illegal here. I'm liking this larger ammo and no shelf. I can actually see it hit the backdrop and just drop down, which is what it should do. Like, I've shot maybe, I don't know, 70 shots today, and all I can see is maybe 4 on the map. Has anyone ever like tried? And this isn't a new me idea. Has anyone ever tried like doing a pouch, like a pocket thing, and getting really tiny BBs, like 2mm, like, but put like loads of them in there and just shoot that? That's not my idea. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that out there on YouTube. So my catch box, the one you can see in the lower, like all of those are just those water barrels, 55-gallon rain barrels. My main black one is wood, just plywood. I originally built it for archery, and then because it's just too short in here to shoot bow and arrow, I only used it a little bit. And then when I got into slingshots, it's like, okay, well, all I've got to do is pull everything out of it and tart it up, as they call in England. There, if you go into England, tarting it up, tarting. So just tarting it means like cleaning it up, making it look nice. But yeah, so all that is plywood. I think it's 4.5 feet by 4.5 feet square, and it's maybe, I think, 18 inches deep. So if you was looking at doing something like that, if I was to remake that now, I would make it deeper. So instead of like 18 inches to the back, I would make it at least double that. At least double. But I mean, it's made, it's too late now, but it's nice now because I haven't got that shelf in there. Which was the idea anyway. I was only meant to put the shelf up when I wanted it, like for doing cans and things like that. So for the shelf, just in case anyone's wanting to do it, let me show you the shelf. Just because, as you see, it's not even, so that's the shelf on top, so I can put my cans and that on there. But as you see, it's one of them is shorter, and that's because putting it inside the so it goes, actually, if this was the box, it goes inside over that ledge. Now of course I've got a floor to that, which is whatever the thickness of the plywood is, that's the same difference between this and this, so that when I rest it in, this is resting on the floor of the catch box, but this is resting on the ground on the outside. So just in case anyone's doing that, that's one consideration. I'll tell you what, it is nice walking back and forth without stepping on fucking ammo all the time. Because yeah, if you go back just like a week or so to another video, like I was tiptoeing and kind of like walking really slowly as soon as I get to the mat, because they're just everywhere. I do actually. I was just thinking, like, what could I do? Like those magnets, the ones I put in the bracelets to put ammo on, I've got loads of those upstairs. I should glue them on the inside of the catch box, because then when it hits and they drop down, they won't bounce out, because they'll just like dink straight to a magnet. But no, then that would be a really bad idea, because then how am I going to get them out? See, not all the ideas are good. Oh, I just got it though. This would be an idea. So, if I get lots of those magnets, glue them into the bottom of the catch box, and then just lay a cloth over it. So they go to the magnets, but they're not stuck to the magnets, and it means that at the end of my shooting session, I've just got to grab the ends of the cloths and lift them up, and then all the ammo will just be in a... I'm so going to do that. See, so sometimes you just have to like verbalise it and get it out. I'm not going to see that. And anyone, like if you've got one of those water barrels, anyone can do it. Just get some really strong magnets, glue them in the bottom, and then just lay a cloth on the inside, and then as they drop they're going to shoot to the magnet to stay like in there, and then all you've got to do is pick them up. And I know you might say, well, you don't really need the magnet thing if you just put the cloth in there, but because mine bounce out sometimes, it will stop them, it pretty much should stop them bouncing out. If you glue enough magnets around, that should be good enough. How did that not cut? But yeah, I was pretty lucky because I don't have any I said, like, the basement of my house is pretty small, so I don't have any like workshops or anything like that. That's one of those things that I hate about this house. Like, there's nowhere to put like tools and things. But luckily there's a guy just down the road, like not even half a block away, and he's got like a whole thing like in his basement and garage, so he let me use his tools to cut all the wood up to be able to do that. See if I can get the can cut. So I'll call this when I do the can cut, just because I've got to get back to work by 1:15. And it'll give me a chance to actually grab a drink and things like that. It's that last bit. See that this is that game that I've mentioned a few times about the can cutting. When you're doing a game like this, so let's say it's your turn, you have to hit the can, like to end your turn and move it over to the other person. So you can't miss and go, oh, it's your turn now. Like you have to hit the can. Imagine being in this position where you have to hit that can, but if you cut it, you lose. That's the challenge. Cutting the can, hitting it and not cutting it. That's where it's at. Oh, see that? You don't want to go up against me. See, sucking so much that you can't cut a can in half has its benefits. But yeah, so effectively, like for those that missed the start, I don't think I'm ever going to shoot long draw, because I need to cut a set of bands about 600mm to be able to do it. Oh. Okay, well, not the can cut, I'll call that a sign. So, I'm going to call it there, but I'm going to put these somewhere safe. Because I'm going to move all my stuff over to 9.5mm. But isn't it funny? I was just saying, oh, this band's been on here since day one. Right, I'm going to head off then. I'm going to go and get a drink and that, because I've got 10 minutes to refresh myself. But good seeing you. Like, anyone who joined the first couple of attempts, sorry about that. I will try and sort out restarting routers more often. So you lot have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.